Alright, what's up everybody? Or I like to call you guys my royals because everybody is worthy of royalty and plus Queen Bash, whatever. Anyways, but thank you guys for joining me again. I know I kinda haven't been on YouTube and doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I've been a little preoccupied, but thank you for sticking with me. I really appreciate that. So today I want to do something a little different. Instead of doing makeup, I kind of want to wind down. I want to relax a little bit. So we'll be taking all of this off. We'll be doing a nice little facial, Apto facial. I think it's Apto. It's a nourishing mask. I got it in my Ipsy bag, so hopefully this will be fun. Anywho, but yeah, so I want to start a segment with you guys besides my makeup stuff, but I want to start a segment called Queen Bash Talks. Sometimes I'll have guests, sometimes I won't, but today you got me. So I just want to give my feedback or give my opinion on a couple current events that happened or just how I'm feeling. So if that's cool with you guys, let's wipe all of this off. Let's relax. Let's unwind. Let's just get thoughtful and opinionated. India Irie in the background, which is one of my favorites. She is so beautiful. Her vocal skills, I love them. Let's get this started. Oh, BT Dubs, quick shout out to Dripping in Inches. I will put that in the video, Dripping in Inches. You will be able to find them on Instagram. Lovely lashes. Look at these lashes. I mean, just every girl's dream. And also, if you didn't know, they have a Queen Bash edition of the lashes, and I will be showing you those later on in the video. So stay tuned. Make sure you follow that page and subscribe to this channel. Okay? Now let's get to this. I got my handy dandy makeup wipe. We're gonna wipe all of this off. All right. So now that I look like a bald chicken did it with a raccoon, I need to get sleep, guys. Okay. So today, I kind of want to talk about pride. Not pride with the LGBTQ community, but pride as in being prideful. Okay, so I'm having a bit of trouble when it comes to pride. Now, do I consider myself to be a prideful person? No, but I never really understood or I never really noticed that I was prideful until I got into my latest relationship. Now, when people talk about pride, it's like, oh, being proud. I guess you could say it's about being proud, but it's bringing up complications in my relationship as far as when my significant other wants to help me and I won't accept help. Now, I am a Los Angeles native. I am very independent. My parents raised me to be independent, to be self-sufficient, and to not depend or rely on another human being for my well-being or my safety. But yes, my parents told me to do everything yourself. I was trying to open this so I could do this. Okay, anyways, but to do everything yourself and, you know, stay motivated and move forward. So with that being said, independence was a major key. My significant other is from Houston, Texas. Now, Houston, Texas, just gonna apply this on you. Ooh, this is gonna be good. Anyways, now, like I said, he's from Houston, Texas, and he is very big on chivalry, if that makes any sense. Excuse my baby, I just don't talk about me, okay? I don't like this. So, we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Boom. Okay. So he likes to, of course, open doors and pay for things. And I hate to admit, now I'm not gonna say all guys are trash, because that's not true. But there's some guys out there that make it really hard for women to trust other men. So, fellas, if you're watching this, we're not talking about you. We're not mad at you. And if you are out there being an exceptional man, we appreciate you. We salute you. And we think you guys should teach a seminar on how to be an exceptional man. But I am here to tell you that it's a lot of men out there making y'all look bad, who leave such an emotional stamp on a woman that when it comes to a new relationship where things can actually be really good for her, she's unable to realize that because she's guarded, she's hurt, she is in pain. But to the naked eye, she seems normal. That's in the hair. She seems normal. She seems unfazed. She seems unbothered. And sometimes I feel like we as women, we're guilty. We're guilty for pretending that we're okay when we're not. We're guilty for applying pressure on a man and doing it unknowingly, I would say. Not making an excuse, because there are some men out there who have been hurt as well. But to my people out there, I'm gonna let this sit on my face, you know. So to my people out there going in relationships, and I'm gonna get back to my pride subject, but when my people out there are going through relationships, if a person has been hurt, if a person has been emotionally scarred, and it has really overwhelmed them, you cannot deal with that person the same way you would with a person who has not been hurt, which is kind of unlikely nowadays. I think everybody has been through something. But anyway, what I'm saying is you cannot deal with them the same as you would a normal individual. Now with this pride is an ugly thing sometimes. Pride will stop you from being honest with yourself and stop you from being honest with those around you. And that's very dangerous. Pride can sometimes jeopardize your safety. Back with my relationship. Like I said, my boyfriend is very chivalrous. He is a sweet man. But he's been hurt, and I've been hurt too. So there's times when he wants to do things for me, beautiful things, open doors for me, buy me things, and I'm not very accepting of it. And I ask myself, like, why is this? Why is this? Why can't I accept it? Or why does it make me feel guilty for accepting it? That's because of my independence, but that is mostly because of my pride. Because I will not allow this man to be a man and do what he would like to do, like pay for things for me. I've been in relationships where men have not paid for anything and have expected me to pay for everything, but still want to assume the role of a man. Excuse me, fellas. Just a public service announcement from the female community. Just because you have a penis does not make you a man. It takes more than having the genitalia to make you a man. Just like it takes more than having the genitalia to make you a woman. No one is off limits. If you are at fault, you are at fault. But with pride, also, not only does it stop relationships, but also pride can harm you. And just in my opinion, I feel like the strongest people in the world are the people that can walk outside that door and take their problems head on. You're taking your problems, you're not cowering, you're not turning your back, you're fighting through it. You are the strongest individual in the world. And I say that because in the Bible, God gave us the chest plate, the shield, and the sword. God never mentioned anything about your back plate. Now, the people that go forward and move forward and fight, that is your armor. You are fighting with your armor and you're using it. You're using what God gave you. But when you turn around and you cower in fear, your back is exposed because there's nothing protecting your back. But that's also false because God didn't give you anything on your back because he wasn't worried about what was behind you, because he was behind you. And he never intended on you to look back and worry about your past because he was right there. Everything is about moving forward. When you slide backwards, it's always viewed upon as negative because there's nothing in your past that can help you with moving forward. Now, I'm no preacher, but I have grown up in church and going to Sunday school and all of that, and that was very important because that shaped and molded me into the person that I am before you. And I would be a fool to sit here and tell you that I've never been through anything. I've been through some of the worst that I will not disclose because I don't believe in sharing my personal information on all kind of platforms. But I've been through things that, you could probably have a couple sleepless nights over. But I refuse to let that stop me. What I do is I keep pushing forward and I keep learning from my mistakes, and I fall continuously and I get back up continuously. It's not about how you fall, it's how you get up. And that is of the utmost importance, because when you stay down, you stay still. And when you stay still, you're stagnant. And when you're stagnant, that gives the opportunity for the devil to come in and shape and manipulate you, affecting you mentally, affecting you emotionally, and affecting you physically. Depression is a real thing. And sometimes your pride helps aid in your depression because you're so prideful that you won't ask for help. You don't want to be considered a burden to people. You are not a burden. Every experience is to shape and mold you into what God wants you to be. I'm not super religious, but I do believe in God. I do believe in Jesus Christ. I do believe in that. That's what I was raised on, but that's what my faith is, because he hasn't failed me. God is real because I can sit before you today and tell you that I'm blessed, I'm happy, I'm motivated, and I want to share my dream with you guys. I want to share my experiences with you guys. Everything that I've been through, I want to give back to you. Well, what better platform to share it than YouTube or social media, because everybody has one. Your great granny probably got a social media, anything, YouTube, Instagram, mostly Facebook. PSA, if you parents have wondered where all the teenagers went, they're not on Facebook. You can add them. They might accept you because they ain't on there. They on Instagram and Twitter. Sorry to tell on y'all, but that's where they at. That's just something I wanted to get off my chest, and I had to learn, just like my boyfriend has to learn, to not be so prideful. Ladies, let a man be a man. Gentlemen, let a woman be a woman. And I always believe that God gave us 2 ears, 2 eyes, and 1 mouth, because you're supposed to observe and listen more than you speak. And let's try to work on not jumping to conclusions when it comes to our partner. Give them an opportunity to explain themselves. Ladies, we are not always right, although it's, contradictory to what, we always right, your wife is always right. No, you're wrong as hell. Everybody be wrong as hell sometimes, and it's okay. You just have to deal with it because, you're not perfect. You're not supposed to be perfect. You're regular, degular, smegular, and it's okay to be regular. It's okay to have flaws, and it's okay to embrace your true self. Pride is good when you're proud of the right things, but don't let your pride aid and the destruction of your character and who you are as an individual. So thank you guys for listening to me blabber and dabble on and stuff like that. But tell me what you think. Tell me how you feel about pride in the comments section. And I also will not forget that link to the Dripping in Inches. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram, XOKiss_my_Ash_XO. But yeah, thanks for rocking with me. I'm about to go wash my face, scrub a dub, moisturize, and thank you Royals for tuning in. Thank you for rocking with me and experiencing the first segment of Queen Bash Talks.